You can introduce yourself to the camera and then we speak together.
I'm Simon. I'm in the Takino international team, teammates with Elton, and I'm a German sprinter, and I've been skating since I was 3 years old.
Nice. I see there is a Takino booth here.
Yes.
Can you tell me about this, maybe?
Yes, of course. Since it's still hard with traveling and COVID restrictions, we decided to do it this year ourselves. It was a bit difficult to manage the booth and the skating next to each other, but I think in the end we made it well. Hopefully
Nice.
later someone comes for a few custom boots, and it's good that we at least can represent it still at these hard times.
Nice. So you are like a skater and then you work selling the materials.
Yes.
Is
at
it
least I
not
try.
hard to do that?
Yeah, it's hard, but we have my girlfriend was helping me out a lot. Ron also helped, and we make it work.
Okay, nice. What is the best moment of your career as a speed skater?
The best moment was the year of World Games for me. I think the whole year was the best moment.
Okay.
When was it?
2017? Yes.
It was the perfect year for me. Started the year with becoming European champion
Yes.
in 2 distances. Then decided not to race the rest of the European Championship because I want to focus on World Games.
Okay.
Then at the World Games I managed to win 2 golds, which was always the highlight. I was happy, and to top it off at the World Championship I also became World Champion in the 300.
Nice.
The last one ever, so that's the best year of my
So
skating career
in
so
the
far.
same year you won the 3 very big championships in the
Yes.
same year. Nice, wow.
That was by far the best
Okay,
moment.
so it's not like one moment but a year of...
No, the whole year was just perfect.
Okay.
I won the 300 meter at all the 3 big events for me, and
Is it
was
for
perfect.
you a year of reference when you put your goal, or
Of course, my goal is always to win, but I also know that winning a 300 meter is now not possible, but winning in all 3 races is also really hard because, of course, I know what I can do and I'm confident, but other people are also confident
the
and are
level-
also really good.
yes.
So even if you're fit, you never know what will happen in the races. So I don't know if it will ever be this perfect again, but I sure hope so.
Speaking about that, I know that you try to go on the ice also. How was it? Can you tell a bit about this?
It was really nice. I liked the experience a lot. On inline, we often have it at our level at least, that we train hard and hard and hard, but we see very little improvement, or if it's a bad year, even a little downhill. And on the ice, because it was a fresh start, like a new sport, it
So you
was
improved
every
very
training
fast?
you see the improvements, like one race to another half a second, next race half a second faster. It was really nice to see that the training really pays off again, and that
Okay.
it has an effect. So I think for motivation was also really good to know that you don't do the training for nothing, but that you really need it.
Okay, I want to know the funniest moment in your career. I have traveled a lot of the world. I did many world championships and I have a lot of anecdotes. I want one of you, personal one.
There are a few, but I think one I often remember is when I was still very young, like a junior.
Yes?
I luckily got into the Powerslide junior team. I don't know if you remember.
Yes?
And we were sitting, it was here at the Grob Gerau in the race. It was the first race for the team. And my English wasn't that good back then. I don't know, I was 14.
Okay.
And was in the booth with like all the big names like Bart Swings, Felix, if you remember, Ferre Sprout,
Okay.
Bart's brother.
Yes?
And we're like, Scott Albrecht was saying, yeah, that's our new junior teammate. Then I said hi, and then they asked me something like Ferre, and I didn't understand him. Then he said it again, because I didn't know what he wants. I said, huh, what? And then he was like, do you even speak English? And then I was like,
You felt
yes. But it was like so many people watching me. I was the small little junior in between all the big names. I was like, yes, but not so much.
Okay.
So yeah, I still enjoy the moment because it was the first team I was ever in. So it always stays in the memory.
In our sport, we have to speak many languages. So yes, it's very interesting actually.
Yeah.
Last question, and then I let you walk because you are sailing. The speed skating world is a small world. What can we do to make it bigger?
Bigger.
It's a hard question.
It's a hard question.
But this is the
to answer
question
the way-
I want to know because when I started to do this series of interview,
Yes.
it was because I have this question inside me, but I don't have the answer. So I decided to just ask the champions in our sport.
I think one thing that was, in my opinion, not the right decision is to cancel our only time trial out of the program.
Okay.
Because if you have a race here and everybody has the 300 meter, one lap, same conditions for everyone, just you against the time. And the 200 meter we have now, the one against each other, are really fun to watch, of course, because you have the direct competition. But we're also an outdoor sport, and for example, if you have a race next to the ocean and there's a lot of wind on one straight, and there's a lot of backwind for the other guy on the other straight, it takes a little bit of the fair play because you never know which side you can start on.
So for you,
I think we have to
rethink
maybe that distance, or find a solution on how to make the place where the big competitions are a bit more equal. For example, if you have a Geisingen in a few big locations, because it's indoor, you don't have these problems.
Okay, really interesting, and I think it is a part of what we have to do, because now we are like changing a lot between the years. In 2015 there was also 100 meters that came. I think this is really important to have something that fits with the public and maybe to be understandable.
Yes.
I don't know if you can say that.
Yeah, that is also a problem. Like you can explain the elimination race or the points race to any outsider, but he will not understand at all who is winning the race right now in the points race. It's maybe if you make the live streams a bit bigger, a bit better, or have like a big screen where you see everyone's name, who has points, and you see them move up or down, stuff like this, to make it more appealing.
More understandable.
More appealing to the normal viewer.
Simon, thank you very much to accept the interview. It was really interesting, and I let you work now. And see you in the next competition.
Yes, mate. See you.
Thank you.